The fastest way to burn out at work, and what to do about it. Burnout isn't just a buzzword. It's a real, growing issue in today's fast-paced, always-on work culture. Employees everywhere, from entry-level assistants to high-powered executives, are burning out at alarming rates. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize it's happening until they're already deep in the spiral. So what exactly causes burnout to happen so fast? What is the most direct path to going from passionate to completely drained? Let's explore the fastest way to burn out at work, and how you can turn the wheel before it's too late. The shortcut to burnout: being always on. The absolute fastest way to burn out is simple: try to be everything to everyone, all the time. That might look like constantly saying yes to extra tasks, responding to emails late at night or on weekends, skipping lunch to squeeze in more meetings, pushing through exhaustion instead of resting, trying to prove your worth with non-stop productivity. This may feel like commitment or dedication, but what you're really doing is erasing your boundaries. You're running at full speed with no pit stops, no fuel breaks, and no exit strategy, until your body, mind, and motivation simply shut down. What burnout really looks like. Burnout isn't just about feeling tired. It's a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, especially when you feel little control, minimal support, or lack of recognition for your efforts. Here are some common signs you're heading toward burnout. Emotional exhaustion: you feel drained all the time, no matter how much you sleep. Cynicism: you've become negative, detached, or indifferent toward your work. Reduced performance: you're struggling to concentrate or get things done, even simple tasks feel overwhelming. Physical symptoms: headaches, insomnia, stomach problems, and chronic fatigue are all physical signs of burnout. Isolation: you avoid co-workers, skip team meetings, or feel disconnected from the people around you. If these symptoms sound familiar, you're not alone. But understanding how you got there is the first step to making a change. Why we burn out so fast. The modern workplace, with its blend of hustle culture and remote work expectations, often glorifies overworking. The pressure to perform, stay connected, and exceed expectations is intense. Add in the fear of job loss or falling behind, and you've got a perfect storm. Here are some of the biggest accelerators of burnout. 1. Lack of boundaries. Working from home has blurred the lines between personal and professional life. When your kitchen table is your office, it's easy to fall into the trap of just one more email. 2. People-pleasing. Saying yes to every request may make you likable, but it also makes you overwhelmed. Trying to please everyone is a one-way ticket to resentment and exhaustion. 3. Perfectionism. Holding yourself to impossible standards leads to chronic dissatisfaction. You never feel like your work is good enough, so you never stop trying. 4. Neglecting self-care. Skipping meals, avoiding exercise, and sacrificing sleep are short-term choices that have long-term consequences. 5. Toxic work environments. Micromanagement, lack of trust, poor communication, and unclear expectations all create stress that slowly chips away at your well-being. How to avoid the burnout trap. Burnout doesn't happen because you're weak or lazy. It happens because you care, sometimes too much, in the wrong ways. The good news is, you can course correct. Here's how. Set clear boundaries. Define your work hours and stick to them. Turn off notifications after work. Learn to say no, not as a rejection, but as a form of self-respect. Prioritize what matters. Not every task is urgent or essential. Learn to identify what truly moves the needle and let go of the rest. Focus on outcomes, not busyness. Make time for recovery. Rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Schedule time to disconnect, recharge, and do things that bring you joy outside of work. Communicate with your team. Don't suffer in silence. Talk to your manager about your workload, your struggles, and your need for support. Often, a small adjustment can make a big difference. Reconnect with your purpose. Burnout is often a sign you've lost sight of why you're doing what you do. Revisit your goals, your values, and your personal why. Seek support. Talk to a mentor, coach, therapist, or trusted colleague. You don't have to go through burnout alone, and you shouldn't. The new definition of success. For years, we've been told that hustle is the only way to succeed. But what if true success means sustainability? What if the real flex is being energized, fulfilled, and present in your work, instead of drained and depleted? Burnout is not proof of your work ethic. It's proof that something needs to change. Final thoughts. If you're feeling stretched too thin, overworked, or just plain numb, listen to that voice inside you. The fastest way to burn out at work is to ignore your needs in the name of productivity. But you don't have to stay on that path. You have the power to slow down, set boundaries, and create a healthier relationship with your work. Remember, your value is not measured by how many hours you work or how often you say yes. It's measured by the impact you make, and the well-being you protect along the way. Don't wait for burnout to break you. Be brave enough to pause, reset, and choose balance over burnout.